Hello, Psyche Seekers. The season of joy, warmth, and cheer is upon us once again. And what better way to celebrate than by delving into the heart of what makes Christmas so special? Across the globe, from snowy landscapes to tropical beaches, Christmas is a time filled with traditions and customs. But there's one tradition that seems to unite us all: the tradition of giving gifts. Gift giving during Christmas has a rich history, rooted in tales of saints and kings, and has evolved over centuries into the festive exchange we know today. It's a gesture that goes beyond the material, touching hearts and strengthening bonds. But have you ever stopped to wonder about the psychology behind this? Why do we give gifts? And how does receiving a gift compare to the joy of giving one? Today, we're going to unwrap these questions. We'll explore the emotional journey of giving and receiving and how these acts influence our happiness, especially during this magical season. So, grab your favorite holiday drink, settle in, and let's embark on this festive psychological exploration together. Let's journey back in time to where it all began. No, not to when your neighbor started putting up Christmas lights in October, but much, much earlier. Our story starts in ancient Rome. During the festival of Saturnalia, Romans would exchange gifts to bring luck for the new year. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want a bit of good fortune? Fast forward a few centuries to Saint Nicholas, a generous bishop known for his habit of secret gift-giving. Imagine finding a surprise gift under your pillow. Way better than finding last night's snack crumbs, right? But it was during the Victorian era that gift-giving became a central Christmas tradition. It coincided with the Industrial Revolution, meaning gifts went from homemade cookies to the latest, shiny, factory-made toys. Sorry, Grandma, your knitted socks now had competition. But why do we continue this tradition? Well, psychologists say it's all about social bonding and expressing love. Giving gifts can strengthen relationships and create shared memories. And let's not forget, it's a perfect way to show off your impeccable gift-wrapping skills. Or in some cases, your not-so-impeccable skills. It's the thought that counts, right? Today, gift-giving is a key part of our Christmas celebrations. It's a way of showing appreciation, sharing joy, and of course, the thrill of seeing someone's face light up, unless it's another pair of socks. Then, well, it's the thought that counts. Now let's turn the tables and think about receiving gifts. Picture this. You're unwrapping a present, your heart's racing. Is it that gadget you've been hinting about? Or Aunt Edna's infamous fruitcake? Receiving gifts, whether delightful or, well, unexpected, stirs up a cocktail of emotions: joy, surprise, and sometimes a bit of, "What on earth is this?" Psychologically speaking, receiving a gift can light up areas in our brain associated with pleasure and social connection. It's like your brain's own little fireworks show. And then there's gratitude, the warm and fuzzy feeling you get, which, trust me, is better than the itchy feeling from that wool sweater Grandma made. Gratitude isn't just about being polite. It's a powerful emotion that can boost our mental health. Expressing gratitude can enhance our mood, decrease stress, and even improve our relationships. Think of it as a thank you note to your brain. Plus, it's a good excuse to use that fancy stationery you've been hoarding. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you or a tactful, "Oh, you shouldn't have," really, acknowledging a gift can make both the giver and receiver feel good. Unless, of course, it's another fruitcake. Then, all bets are off. In the end, it's not just about the material gift, but the emotional connection it represents. It's about feeling understood, valued, and, let's be honest, sometimes a little baffled. But hey, it's the thought that counts, right? Now let's unwrap the heartwarming world of giving. It's not just about the big red bow on the outside, it's about the joy that bubbles up inside when you give. You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you see someone's eyes light up as they open your gift? That's your brain releasing a cocktail of happiness hormones. It's like nature's way of saying, "Hey, nice job being awesome." But it's more than just feel-good chemicals. Giving is a display of altruism, that selfless concern for the well-being of others. And in this world of me, 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 altruism is like a breath of fresh air during a foggy day. Altruism isn't just about gifts wrapped in shiny paper. It's seen in acts of kindness, like volunteering at a soup kitchen or helping an elderly neighbor. It's in every donation, every helping hand, every time you put others before yourself. And let's be real, sometimes the joy of giving can make us go a little overboard. But whether it's big or small, it's the act of giving that counts. Empathy plays a big role too. It's about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. When you give, you step into their shoes, even if just for a moment. It's like saying, I get you and I'm here for you. This empathy strengthens connections and builds communities. It's the glue that holds us together, especially during the holidays. So whether you're giving a present, your time, or a shoulder to lean on, remember, the act of giving is a gift in itself. It's a source of happiness, not just for the receiver, but for you, the giver. And that is the true joy of giving. Now, let's put on our analytical hats and compare the emotional impacts of giving and receiving. It's like comparing tea and coffee. Both are great, but in different ways. Our brain's reward centers light up. It's like internal fireworks going off. Studies show that this act can boost our overall happiness and even improve our health. Think of it as a happiness vitamin. On the flip side, receiving a gift can make us feel valued and loved. It's a confirmation that someone cares about us. This feeling can strengthen our social bonds and increase our sense of belonging. Psychologists have found that both giving and receiving can release endorphins and oxytocin, those feel-good chemicals in our brain. But the context and our perception play a big role in how these chemicals make us feel. Interestingly, research suggests that while the joy of receiving might spike higher initially, it's the joy of giving that lasts longer and contributes more to our long-term happiness. It's a slow-burning candle compared to a quick sparkler. In giving, we also create a cycle of generosity. It's contagious, really. When we give, it encourages others to do the same, spreading more joy and kindness around. So, whether you're wrapping a gift or unwrapping one, remember, both giving and receiving have their unique emotional rewards. And together, they weave the beautiful tapestry of human connection, especially during the festive season. Now let's talk about striking the perfect balance between giving and receiving. It's like walking a tightrope. Lean too far one way or the other and whoops, you're in a tangle of tinsel and ribbon. While giving is a source of joy, overgiving without allowing ourselves to receive can lead to exhaustion. It's like baking 1,000 cookies for the neighborhood and forgetting to save one for yourself. Similarly, always being on the receiving end might give us a quick happiness boost, but it can leave us feeling disconnected from the joy of contributing to others' happiness. Finding a balance means understanding that it's okay to delight in both, the joy of giving and the pleasure of receiving. This balance is crucial for our mental health and for fostering social harmony. Imagine a world where everyone gives and receives in equal measure, a world where gratitude and generosity go hand in hand, creating a ripple effect of kindness and understanding. So this festive season, as you wrap and unwrap, remember that the most precious gift is the balance of giving and receiving. It's the gift that keeps on giving, to ourselves and to our community. As we embrace the festive season, let's talk about some practical tips to make your Christmas both merry and bright, focusing on the joy of giving and receiving. Tip number 1. Get creative with your gifts. Remember, it's not about the price tag. Sometimes the most cherished gifts are those that involve time and thought, like baking a batch of cookies, crafting a handmade card, a handwritten letter or poem, or even creating a personalized playlist. Tip number 2, give the gift of time. Offer to help with holiday preparations, teach someone a new skill, or simply spend quality time together. These moments often become treasured memories. Tip number 3. Experience over material. Plan a festive outing, like visiting a Christmas market or going for a winter walk. Shared experiences can deepen relationships and create lasting bonds. Tip number 4. Reflect and share. Spend some time reflecting on your past experiences of giving and receiving. Share these stories with family and friends. It's a wonderful way to connect and learn from each other's experiences. And finally, remember to enjoy the process. Whether you're wrapping a gift, writing a heartfelt note, or opening a present, savor these moments. After all, the true spirit of Christmas lies in the warmth and love we share with those around us. Thank you for joining us on this festive exploration at PsycheSeek. We'd love to hear about your experiences and traditions, so please share them in the comments below. And stay tuned. Our next video promises more intriguing insights. Or if there's a topic you're curious about, let us know. Perhaps your suggestion will be our next gift to unwrap. Happy holidays and keep seeking the joy in psychology in everything. Until next time.